What's up, YouTube? How we doing tonight, y'all? I hope you are having a wonderful day today. A wonderful, wonderful day. Gina's just behind me heckling away at how I start my streams and just poking the bear over here. So she's being distracting, but it's not that big of a deal. We are good to go, ready, set, engage. I got a haircut since the last time I saw y'all. I feel super fresh and clean. Yeah. Look at that. The ears are a little lower tonight than they were the last time we saw each other. But yo, what's going on, everybody? How's it going? I see Lana's in the chat. Masked Figure made it tonight. Yo, welcome back, y'all. Z-Colt back again. Jan LaBoy, how you doing? Katie, of course, always in the chat there, hanging out with everyone. Yo, I'm just so excited to see you all tonight and hang out. I'm super pumped about getting the stream going. We're going to be hunting in the Breifcase simulator known as the starter selection of Sinnoh. And we're looking for our little pink monkey, y'all. The little pink guy. That's what we're doing. Yo, it has been a great week. I hope you guys have all had a wonderful week. I missed you guys. I missed y'all so much. I hope you missed me too, because you know that would be kind of sad if not. But hey, if you didn't, it's okay. It's okay if you didn't miss me. I get it. It's just Casey, no big deal. But yo, I'm ready to start jumping in. We need to get through some encounters tonight, y'all. We're at 185. But oh, speaking of numbers, yo, I would like to just mention the fact that we hit 100 subscribers today. Today, the 100 subscriber mark was broken. So that's cool. I feel like I hit milestone number 1, I guess, you know, or like number count 1, or the first stepping stone, if you will. I wasn't even sure that I would hit 100 subscribers at all. And here we are. Here we are. I guess that's what happens when you throw a few shorts into the world and stream consistently every week. It can happen, you know? Got a cool little group to hang out with here. Love to see y'all. I'm just super stoked, guys. I feel like I'm excited, you know. I'm super happy to be here on Tuesday, checking out or playing some Pokemon content, playing some Pokemon games, making Pokemon content. There we go. Get your words correct, Casey. Get your brain working. But yeah, dude, I'm just super excited. I look forward to Tuesday evenings to being here with y'all and hanging out. And it's a good time. And I just love seeing all of these beautiful faces in the chat. And we've got some new ones too. Captain Radvala, welcome back. Kevin A, welcome to the stream, man. I hope you are having a good time. So with all that being said, y'all, I have not fired up my Nintendo Switch. So we need to get that sucker up and going. That way I can get my game on, you know, on the screen for you guys. But first and foremost, I need to save my Pokemon Violet game because I was farming the Primarina raids. I hope you guys took advantage of the Primarina raids this last weekend. If you have a Golden Go, it's a pretty easy raid. So I definitely recommend that Pokemon for the raid runs. It's a good way to solo farm some Herba Mystica. I had a couple raids where I actually, we're playing Shining Pearl, right? Yeah. I had a couple raids where I got 4 Herba Mystica drops in one raid, y'all. It was pretty good. So I was just chilling in bed with Gina, running some raids while she was reading her new book that she got a new book that she was reading. I don't actually know the title of it or anything about it. It's a book that some author, she's read some other books of theirs, and so she's super excited about it. So I'm excited for her. But while she's reading in bed at night, I, break out the Switch and did some monotonous stuff that helps with stream things, because we've got to have that herba, that sweet herba mystica, to be doing our shiny hunts with. And so yeah, I took advantage of the time to be able to do that, and I capitalized on it as well. It was good runs. We had some good runs. I had like 2 raids where I had 4 herba mysticas drop and 1 with 3, and then I only had a couple raids where I blanked, so that was a good time, if I say so myself. But with all that being said, I've got Shining Pearl loaded up. I'm finally in the screen. We can switch over to the game scene, get to the real meat and potatoes here, y'all. We're 185 encounters in on this Chimchar, and it is time to get down and dirty. We are going to be finding ourselves a pink monkey. If it's the end of me, right? If it is the end of me, we'll find this pink monkey. But I should probably get caught up a little bit on chat here. I know we're a little behind. I've been on my start of stream rant and rave here, and haven't been addressing the comments in the stream. But it's time. It is time. Kevin A says Katie forced him to be here. Hey, that's okay. As long as you enjoy it, hanging out here, it's a good time to have you. But what's that, baby? Do I have any of the ant things? I set them all out, but there is some spray underneath the sink there that you can use as well. Katie says that I will have an average of 3K viewers one day. That would be pretty sweet. I would love that. I hope that happens. It would be great. Talking Flower, welcome. How you doing? Talking Flower's over in the shorts feed. And if you guys, I know I've been saying this the past couple streams, but I am streaming to both regular format, which is the screen. If you see the gameplay footage, oh shoot, I gotta point like this over here, and Chimchar right underneath me, then you're in the regular format stream. I also have a vertical stream going at the same time. If you are over in my channel, it is the same stream name. The title just has #shorts at the end to indicate which one is the vertical format. The vertical format has the gameplay directly underneath me with Chimchar at the very, very bottom, just to, decipher that. If you are in one chat or the other, you will not see what the other chat is saying. And so I'll try to communicate with y'all as best I can to keep everyone up to speed as to what the other chat is saying and vice versa. But we've got 2 things going at one time, y'all. We are technologically advanced around here, let me tell you. But Z Colt's talking about putting more of the Alaskan region created region that they're coming up with. Info in the chat. I'm excited. I love reading the region that you're coming up with there, Z Colt. It sounds exciting and very interesting. Kevin A asks if I'm hyped for the new Pokemon Legends Z to A. I am. I'm super excited because, so I was just holding my coffee there. I'm super excited because Pokemon Legends was such a sweet game. That was an awesome entry to the Pokemon, I guess a wrench in the cogs in a way. Just a different change of pace to the style of gameplay, and I liked the action adventure esque to it, which was cool. Oops, I do want this one. The action adventure style of gameplay, the RPG esque things with crafting, I thought was super interesting. The only thing I didn't care for about that game is, and I know we're talking Pokemon here, that is not a shiny Chimchar there, y'all. We are moving on to the next encounter. But the gameplay I feel like got pretty repetitive fast. And maybe it's just nostalgia in me that enjoys the 8 badge champion type gameplay with I've always put like finishing Pokedexes in the post game, and then as the games evolve they would add more to the post game, so that's kind of fun. But having no PvP was kind of a letdown for me. I do like to follow the VGC scene as much as I can. I mean, I'm pretty cramped for time, so I don't follow it every weekend. But it is pretty cool. I do like the competitive stuff. I think it's interesting. I think it's cool. The strategy behind it all, the way that the teams are built, all of that good stuff. And also those guys are like on such a high level of decision making when it comes to Pokemon battling, or just in general, like the pressure that they're under in those tournaments to make the right decision at the right time, the right call, the right move. I like that kind of stuff. All the mind games played between competitors. Yeah, I think it's super, super cool. So anyways, that's a way long-winded answer for telling you that, yes, I'm super pumped for Pokemon Legends ZA. I think it's going to be great. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be awesome. Let's see. Chimchar here. Yes, that's what we want. Talking Flower, welcome to the regular chat, or the regular stream, I guess, chat. Mini Katie says, speed run chat real quick. I don't think that I'm going to be speed running chat anytime soon. That is another encounter down. So, hey, I've also mentioned in the past streams that if you haven't already, get your guesses in for the encounter number. And if we hit that exact number on the shiny, I will trade you the shiny Infernape at the end of the run. So get your guesses in chat. I'm going to be notating them all down. All of the good stuff. All of the good stuff. Kevin A says, facts, and literally only catch them all game without trade evolutions. Yeah, no, the Legends game was easy. Actually, that kind of was nice, having items to get those trade evolutions evolved. But I do like the trade evolutions because it does force you to kind of, interact with people and have some friends in the world. Mass Figure says, I'm going to send you my next video before I upload it tomorrow. You will like it. Okay, perfect. Send it my way. I'll take a peek. I'll take a gander. Talking Flower says, I'm working on dinner, so I won't be talking much right now. No big deal. You do what you gotta do. Katie says that we officially hit 15 minutes of yapping. Yes, we did. We definitely did that. I'm good at going on and on and on and on and on. Missing No. Can we get a mouth tour, please? A mouth tour? What is a mouth tour? Missing No in the shorts chat. Welcome. How you doing? Yo, I'm hoping that we get this little pink monkey under odds, because if not, this Breifcase simulator is going to be the death of me. I've been considering doing this off stream a little bit, y'all, because I think it's going to be a while. But also, I don't want it to be one of those ones where it's just randomly a short hunt and then we miss it on stream, because that would be super unfortunate. So maybe I'll just keep doing it. Missing No says, inside your mouth show teeth. I need to know if you're what? Healthy enough to shiny hunt? I can assure you that my dental hygiene is good. Thanks for asking and for your concern. I will not be giving you a mouth tour. Crispy, welcome. Throw me that shiny, baby. Yes, sir. Pylord says, I'm just popping in. I can't be here much. I'll be back in about an hour. Yo, no worries. Thanks for stopping in. Guys, if you haven't already, please drop a like on the stream. It does help push the stream out into the YouTube algorithm, encouraging others to come join the fam bam. while we shiny hunt Pokemons, do some playthroughs, all the cool things. You know what we like to do around here. D Colt says the Alaska region has a massive magnetic field, causing steel-type Pokemon to live within caves. Elaine Wu, welcome. Welcome back, I should say. Got a lot of returning faces. Love to see it, y'all. Love to see it. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's see what's in the box. What's in the box? Kevin A says, I can see it dropping around 270. That would be pretty sweet. I think that we can get to that number tonight too. So that would be way cool. If we can hit it on 270, I'd be super stoked. That is not the one. Gina just had to chase the dogs down the street. Well, don't leave the door open when you go out there. And then we got Isla just crawling around my chair. I'm trying not to roll around at all because I don't want to squish her little fingers. Okay. Thank you. All right, let's get this pink monkey. The little guy. Guys, I don't know if I've mentioned, I think the first stream of this hunt, I talked about what the naming theme's going to be. I'm super excited for it. I've been kind of keeping it under wraps the past couple streams. I haven't really talked about it much. I just want this little guy to show up so that you can see the name and I can start seeing some guesses of what this naming theme might be. Z Colt says only special people have access to steel type item called Anti-Mag, which you unlock after defeating the steel type Elite Four member. Z Colt, every time you bring this up in chat, it gets me excited about Fakemon regions and whatnot. I don't know if y'all watch any Fakemon creators on YouTube. I think it's super cool. Like the creativity of some of these artists and these fans, these Poke fans, it's just super, super neat. Totodile, King Totodile, welcome. How you doing tonight, my friend? I hope you are having a wonderful day today. Reset again. Reset again. I know I've mentioned it already, but we have had a couple more people jump into the chat since I was talking about it. But I am streaming both vertical format as well as regular format. So if you prefer one over the other, you can just jump over onto my page. They have the exact same titles, exact same thumbnail, except the vertical format has hashtag shorts at the end of the title. Just in case. Renee says they named their Chimchar Fire Ass. Yeah. It's just got the little flame out the booty. It's a cute little guy. Mass Figure, yes, Elaine was in the chat for a brief moment. I don't know if they're still there. We're hunting Crispy's favorite Pokemon. The little guy, the little Chimchar. Kevin A says, that's me after Taco Bell, the Firetail. I think you might be in a crowd of many on that boat. Taco Bell will do a number for sure. All right, let's see here. Do we got the pink monkey? Hey, as long as I don't phase on this Starly, right? I know I've mentioned it, but I'm telling you, I swear, if that Starly turns out being shiny, I might cry. I might cry. Mass Figure says I just have to do a little bit of stuff to the vid. I sent it your way. Okay, and then you'll send it my way. Okay, yeah. Send it on over. You're just gonna direct message it to me via Discord. That works. That works if that's what you're going to do. I'll take a gander. It'll be fun, they said. Shiny hunt the Chimchar, they said. Little did they know, 200 encounters in. It starts to send you down a deep, dark rabbit hole. The deepest of darkest rabbit holes. How's everyone's day been so far? Anyone do anything crazy interesting today? I know my day consisted of pretty much work, but our little baby Isla had her second pool day, or like she's doing the safety training, the pool safety training. So I'm super excited about that. It's going to be super good for her, especially because, you know, we've got the pool in the backyard. So just preparing her for those times. No shiny Starly, no shiny Chimchar. So she had her second day, and doggies are going wild. Second day of swim training, I guess is what you would call it. They're like little 10-minute sessions, and she's basically going to learn how to like roll over onto her back and float. She's just starting out with like learning the floating portion. She's only like 9 months old now, but super exciting times. She's not too fond of it just yet. I think it's a little bit traumatizing for a baby to go into a pool like that without their parents. But since she was little, we've always like kind of poured a little bit of water over her face in the bath to kind of like make sure she's not super afraid of being submerged underwater, you know? Because we live in an area where water is aplenty. We live right next to a big lake, got our pool in the backyard, all of the good stuff. Mass Figure says he's going to send the direct message and you'll let me know when it's sent over. Great. I'll be looking for it. And you also got a baby kitten today. Yo, what kind of a kitten did you get? And what'd you name it? Baby kitten. It's like picking your starter Pokemon. Got to give it a good name. Over to the Chimchar we go. Z Colt says the starters of Axala are Triceratorch, Dime Shrub, and Serpaqua. Or the other starters are no shiny there. Weldlet, Bolster, and Potlet. So you have 2 different sets of starters to your region. Mass Figure, the name is Gizmo. What a good name. Gizmo's such a good name. Reminds me of the Gremlins. When they're little mogwais. Oh, the Gremlins was I remember watching Gremlins the first time as a kid. And that movie freaked me out the first time. Those little scary critters. But when they're mogwai, they're so cute. They're just like little fur babies. And then once they get water on them, they multiply. And then if they eat after midnight, they turn into those little scary freaking goblin-esque torturers. But Gizmo was always a cute boy. The little demons. Yeah, Kevin, you know what I'm talking about. Before they turn into the little demons. don't feed them after dark or after midnight. I can't remember if it's after midnight or after dark. But either way, when they eat too late, they turn into the little demon creatures. That movie doesn't, by the way, that movie does not hold up well. I remember watching it like in the 90s and being pretty scared, but go back and watch it now and they definitely look like puppets because that's what they were. Does not hold up well. No shiny Starly. Whew, good there. Also, no pink monkey. We go again. Kevin A says that one part where he flashes in a trench coat. Yes. What was the name of the leader? The leader of the gremlins. I can't think of what his name was. Shoot. That's gonna bug me. Gizmo was the cute one that always stayed a Mogwai, and he like purposely didn't eat after dark because he did not want to turn into a gremlin like the rest. Cannot remember the name of the gremlin leader. He was a real piece of work, I'll tell you what. But he had that cool white mohawk. That was pretty sweet. That was a cool little touch that they did. Oh man, my screensaver on my stream deck isn't working for some reason. I'm gonna have to take a look at that and see what's going on. Mass Figure says you put a picture of Gizmo in the general. Oh, okay. Hold on, chat. I gotta see this. I gotta see it. Gotta see it. Gotta see the little cute kitten. Aww. He's so cute. He looks like a little tiger. Like a little cute little tiger. Oh, shoot. I think I just... here we go. Now we're better. I just exited out of chat. There we go. Got it back up. Elaine says, I'm going to sleep. Hey, good night, Elaine. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you stopping by, hanging out with us for a little while. Wait, is Elaine two different people? Kevin asks if I ever watched the second movie. I did not watch Gremlins 2. Oops, not Turtwig, sadly. Although Turtwig is my boy, my favorite grass starter, my favorite of all the starters, to be frank. No shiny there. Aw, wah, wah, wah. Refire this one up. Crispy says the new kitten is adorable. He is a cute little boy. I'm going to be honest with y'all, though. I'm not a major cat person. I'm a dog person through and through. I love my pups. Gina and I actually want to get another doodle. They're just... Dogs are so loving, I feel like. And I know cats can be loving too. But most of the cats that I've been around are very independent and like just kind of do their own thing. And so I lean more towards the dogs, you know? I like the loving pets, the loving animals. They just make me happy. But cats and kittens are still cute creatures. So I can't be knocking them completely, you know? That's not what we do. It's not what we do. Blue Ink Studios, welcome to the chat. How you doing tonight? Did you have yourself some tacos on this wonderful Tuesday? Mass Figure says Elaine's name in Discord is Ricky. Oh, okay. I get it now. So you're referring to them as Elaine / Ricky, being that their Discord name is Ricky. I get it. Kevin A found the hashtag or the exclamation point Discord control. I did get it right tonight, y'all. I think I know what I've got to do to make sure that the chat bot gets into the correct chat. Last stream, Chatbot was in the short stream or the vertical stream, which doesn't really help because most people can't click on it with their phone. So if you're going to watch vertical on your phone, you probably can't click on the links, and Chatbot does no good. So I had to set up my streams. I had to schedule my streams like flip-flop to make sure that it gets to the right stream, the right chat. We got it correct though. Crispy says, I'm a cat person. Yes. Yes, you are. But, Crispy, what is the best cat Pokemon? Is it Litten? Is it Litten? I know you love Litten, but do you think that that is actually the best cat type Pokemon? Or cat Pokemon? Is it type or... I don't even know. I don't even know how you would classify that. Blue Ink Studio says, I did not have tacos. I had pho. Ooh, pho sounds good. Pho, sorry. Pho. Yeah, I can't mispronounce Asian dishes with an Asian in the household. She definitely lets me know. But y'all, I need to tell you something crazy right now, okay? Gina is Asian, okay? She's got some Asian heritage in her. And since we've been together, we've owned a rice cooker, okay? Stay with me here, chat. Stay with me. We have owned a rice cooker for the past, 2.5 years now. And in that same time frame, every time we've been to the grocery store, I buy microwavable rice because of convenience. Now, mind you, I'm white, like gringo white, okay? Like super no ethnic heritage in my background, at least that I know of. I know I've got olive skin tone. I don't know where that comes from. I think maybe somewhere along the lines, some of my family heritage forgot that we had like some Portuguese or Italian in there that was forgotten about. Everything I've known growing up, it was always German, Scottish, Welsh, and Irish heritage that I know. Okay. So we never made rice at our house. My mom would always cook all these different meals, never really made rice. When we did, it was always on a stovetop in like a pan or a saucepan, And if you've made rice before in a saucepan, it can get like kind of annoying, right? You gotta like tend to it nonstop, stir it around, make sure it's all thickening correctly and all the good stuff. Well, a rice cooker eliminates that. You just put the rice in the rice cooker with the water, you close the lid and turn it on, and it cooks the rice. I did not know how easy it was to use a rice cooker until last night when we bought rice this weekend at the grocery store. We were on the aisle and I grabbed one of the big rice bags and I was like, hey, Gina, do you think that it might be better for us to just get like a big bag of rice because of how much rice we eat? Her and I both love making dishes with rice. And she's like, yeah, it might not be a bad idea. We've been buying microwave rice out of convenience for the past 2.5 years. Little did I know, and she never peeped up to let me know how easy it was to use a damn rice cooker. Last night, I watched her turn it on for the first time and use it, and I was amazed. I was so flabbergasted. I had no idea that it was that easy. Also, I was a little bit put off because it was that easy. And I've been spending so much money on microwavable rice for about 2.5 years now. Yeah, it's a sad time when you're this age before finding out how easy it is to use a rice cooker. But I'll have you know, from this day forward, rice cooker rice is on the menu. That little bowl sitting out on the counter with rice prepared and ready on the daily. It's gonna happen. Kevin A says, I got yelled at for fall also. Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. I'm here with you, Kev. I got your back. Blue Studio says it turns out I've been pronouncing it wrong. Yeah, for show. That's a good one. Crispy said in his Discord, what? I want it? Pretty sure he meant to say, yeah. Okay, Crispy spelled it wrong in his Discord. I see. I'm just like glitching out trying to read the messed up grammar, and you meant to do it that way. Blue Ink Studio says, I joined the Discord. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I hope you have a good time. The Discord is a fun place. We're growing a nice little community there. Nugget Man 12, welcome. How you doing? Did you have some tacos tonight? Yeah, the Discord is a fun little place. Growing a little community there. Been chatting every so often. It's not too bad, not too shabby. And it's a good place to try and like communicate with me outside of the stream, obviously. It's easier for me to communicate with y'all through Discord. Lana says, I'm whiter than the State Puff Marshmallow Man, and I use a rice cooker. Yeah, I know. I'm ashamed of myself. I'm ashamed of myself for it. I need to tell them why you didn't use a rice cooker. Because it's convenient. Okay, hold on, chat. She's trying to explain to me this reasoning of about using microwavable rice instead of the rice cooker rice.
Because I was on meal prep.
Uh-huh.
And then I take it to work.
Yeah.
And I don't like to reheat rice because if you reheat it once it's like cooled down, it can grow bacteria.
Okay. So we had to get microwavable rice because of Gina's meal prep, because she takes it to work. That way she doesn't have to reheat the rice, because if you reheat it, it can grow bacteria. Okay. So was it bad that I put rice in a container today, stuck it in the fridge at work, then reheated it?
Put it in the fridge. That's what I'm saying. If you put it in the fridge and then reheat it, it grows bacteria.
I'm learning so many things about rice that I never knew actually existed.
If you don't,
So I just got to leave the rice out on the counter. Don't ever put it in the fridge. Okay. Got it. Kevin A says money management. The more you learn, the better. Yeah, that's right. So moral of the story is don't buy microwavable rice, chat. It's expensive and you don't need to. You can get a rice cooker for about 20 bucks and it does all that and more. What? Oh my God. Oh my God. She just dropped another bomb on me, chat. She let me know that the rice cooker was a gift to her. She didn't even pay for the rice cooker. We had a free rice cooker sitting in our cupboard or our pantry all this time. And we've been microwaving rice around here for 4 times the cost. Isla, what are you doing? Little turkey. Talking Flower says, congratulations, reach encounter 200. We are there, y'all. We are well on our way in this hunt. We are going to keep trucking along. We're going to get it. We are going to get it. If it takes all 4,096 encounters, we will get that pink monkey. Hopefully it doesn't take that long, though. Hopefully not. Mass Figure says, I'm not sure if you saw, but I recently learned Banjo's name is Banjo because he plays a banjo. The franchise is Banjo-Kazooie. Yes, I did. I saw that you posted that in the Discord, and I got a good little chuckle out of that. I did. Z-Cult says, I'm going to get a PC sometime this summer. Any suggestions for good performance one and any good monitors? I use Scepter monitors. I did a bunch of research for mine for like some pretty cost-effective ones, I guess. So I didn't like overly splurge because I don't really play a whole lot of super high def stuff. that I would need it, or any crazy like refresh rate. And as far as computers go, I built my computer. So my PC that sits next to my desk here, oops. It makes me sad every time I click on Turtwig on accident because I really do want to pick Turtwig here. But yes, I built my own PC. It was a few years back now though. So my stuff's kind of outdated. I've got a Ryzen 5 2600 CPU. I've only got 16 gigs of RAM, which I definitely need to upgrade. Yeah, I've got a motherboard that only accepts AM4 chipset, so I'm kind of restricted on to how much I can upgrade now. And my graphics card can use an upgrade as well because I'm still in the 2000 series GPUs from NVIDIA. But I know there's plenty of pre-built machines or pre-built companies out there that do a lot of good stuff. I haven't really kept track of the PC market recently, so I couldn't really point you in a good direction as far as which one would be better. I would just look up YouTube videos. YouTube is a wonderful place, y'all. You can learn so many cool things. So many cool things. Kevin A says Banjo-Kazooie was peak, especially back when McDonald's had it to play for free. Wait, you could play Banjo-Kazooie at McDonald's for free? I don't remember that. Either that or the McDonald's in my town were just cheap. We did not have Banjo-Kazooie in the McDonald's. I do remember going to like department stores though, or like you know, like your Targets, your Walmarts, all those places that would have the video or the entertainment section. And they used to have like those full-on displays. They still have them like with the new consoles and whatnot. But I just remember those full-on displays and you'd walk up and you'd have like the little controller sitting down, like the N64 controller, you know, and the screen, like the TV was always way, way up there. Like you were just wrenching your neck back at those places to see the screen, especially as a kid. And the controller was like always pretty close to where the screen was. So you're definitely wrenching back to see that. D-Colt says, found a pull string Woody I loved as a little kid. It's now sitting in a tiny chair in my room looking over it. Oh, dude. Pull string Woody is clutch. My younger son loves Toy Story. He is in love with pretty much all Disney Pixar movies. He just watches them nonstop. It's insane. Like the kid will just binge watch movie after movie after movie. And he's starting to get to the point too, where like he's about 2.5 and so he's starting to like memorize some of the songs and the lines in movies. Oh, it's so good. Talking Flower says, about to challenge Lieutenant Surge. Wish me luck. Good luck, Talking Flower. Take that guy down. Kevin A says Walmart and GameStop. Yes, Kevin A, you know what I'm talking about. You remember those displays. Those were the displays. Blue Ink Studio says, I never played Banjo-Kazooie. It was a fun one. Banjo-Kazooie, it was like knockoff Mario 64 though, in a way. Chris Tron says, just scrolling past before I go to sleep, found this stream, thought I'd pop in and wish you the best of luck and a good night. Hey, thank you so much for stopping in, Tron. I appreciate you wishing me the luck. And yes, we are going to try and get that pink monkey. Thanks for stopping in. I hope you have a good night, and I hope to see you at the next one. Blue Ink Studio says, Sid, your Pop-Tarts are ready. That is such a good line. There are so many good one-liners in Toy Story, the original Toy Story. So many good ones. Kevin A says, what? What? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yes. Wow. Yeah. No way. That's exciting. Gina was just telling me that she saw that Disneyland California Adventure is doing their parade is all Disney Pixar. Mass Figure says, "What's going on?" Yeah, I'm trying to let her finish the story, and then I'll translate it to you guys. But that Disney, the parade at Disneyland California Adventure is all Disney and Pixar themed, which they do a lot of, but it's all specific to like the summertime, I guess. And they have Buzz and the older guy from Up flying over the castle when it gets to the parade gets to the castle and everything lights up. So that's pretty exciting. That would be fun to take the kiddos to. Jan LeBoy says, I'm back. I have a question for you. With the return of Megas for Pokemon Z, what is your favorite Mega Evolution, and which Pokemon would you like to give a Mega? Would I like them to give a Mega Evolution to? I really like Mega Lucario. I think the look of Mega Lucario is so freaking sweet. I love that they took Lucario's, like all the best features of Lucario, and then because I feel some of the Megas kind of go overboard with how they designed them. You know, it just takes the Pokemon and kind of like loses its essence a little bit, and then turns it into this like Digimon almost. Basically, it reminds me a lot of Mega Evolutions. Remind me a lot of Digimon, to be honest. But I really like Mega Lucario. I think Mega Lucario's design is so sweet. So sweet. I love it. Uh-oh. No, Isla, no. And then for the Pokemon that I would like to see them give a Mega to, I'm all on board with the Flygon needs a Mega train. I think Mega Flygon would be super cool. I think they could do a lot of cool design with Flygon if they made him into if they made a Mega version. And they could always change the typing too, you know, so we could possibly get a Bug Dragon type for Mega Flygon, which I think would be super sweet. Little cool thing. Or if you know, if they do any of the newer Pokemon from like the recent gens that were around after Megas, I'd like to see like some more like starter trios get Megas. I think that would be cool. Like the Gen 8 starters would be fun to see Megas of. I don't know, like a Rillaboom, Inteleon. Inteleon needs love no matter what. That line, I don't know what they were thinking with the whole Sobble line. I'm not a fan of that Pokemon or that line at all. D-Colt says the only reason I decided to try Kinitopet is because of self-aware characters. What's Kinitopet? Kinitopet's a really fun game, Blue Ink Studio says. Z-Colt says I tried Spore. Is that another? So are these like basically monster catching games? Yeah, collecting catching games that you're talking about? I have not heard of these. Kevin A says I sent a pic for your Disney needs. Sent it to, did you send it to me in the Discord? I'll have to take a look at it here in a bit. And Blue Ink Studios asks if I've seen Little Shop of Horrors. I have seen Little Shop of Horrors, and as a matter of fact, when I was in high school, I was in drama class, and I did a lot of the after-school plays. And for the musical, one of the years, we did Little Shop of Horrors, and it was super fun. Such a good, fun musical to do. There's a lot of good music in that play of Little Shop, and fun characters, fun storyline. It's just an all-around good time. All around good time. No Chimchar here, y'all. We are climbing. Let's see. Jan LeBoy says, I love Rillaboom so much. Yes, I do too. I do too. I feel like, okay, so Turtwig and the whole Turtwig line are my top favorite starter line of all time. But closely followed behind that is Grookey and Bulbasaur. I love the whole Grookey line. It is such a fun line. And then Rillaboom is super cool too, because especially now that I follow VGC and Rillaboom has ultra viability in VGC, that Pokemon is a tank in VGC with the hidden ability and having, you know, the grassy glide and the grassy terrain, fake out pressure, just a lot of good stuff. And he's a pretty bulky Pokemon. Oh, and I just love this style too. The drummer style, because of, you know, the whole rock scene or the punk rock scene in England. That whole region was super cool. Sword and Shield is, I know a lot of people complain about like the design and animation and whatnot, but dude, Sword and Shield was a good game. I don't care what anyone says. I liked it. And Sword and Shield was fun, and it pulled on a lot of nostalgia as being like, I know we had Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee as the first games on the Switch, but I don't really consider them the first games on the Switch, because Gen 8 was the first. But yeah, those games were super good. Super good. Blue Wing Studio says, I still know the lyrics. Yes. Little Shop. There's some good music in there. I tried a theater class and they made me play Audrey too with no prior experience. Yo, you must have showed out well in the auditions. Mass Figure says, I want to get a 3DS and Pokemon Sun. I want to get a 3DS as well. But I feel like the pricing is inflated. I'm afraid to get something online like one of the refurbs, because I've heard too many horror stories. Mass Figure says they sent the video. Okay, I'll take a look at it after the stream. I'm sorry. I'll take a look at it after the stream. Oh, that's such a cool picture. Kevin, I think that's Kevin that sent the picture in the Discord. It's the Lion King Pokemon. It's Zarude holding up a Litleo with two Pyroars behind it, and Archeops flying around in the, or not Archeops, what's the pre-evolution of Archeops? Flying around in the sky. Blue Wing Studio says, feed me Seymour. It's what the plant says to the scientist in Little Shop. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. All right, let's get in here and get some more encounters. I kind of want to try and hit 100 encounters tonight. Archon, thank you. Thank you to those correcting me. Yes. I kind of want to try and hit 100 encounters tonight before ending stream. I think that would be a good pace. I think I said that last stream though too, and I think I was like 10 shy of 100. I've got to be like locked in the zone to be able to get this. Hopefully I'm not too far off. Blue Wing Studio says the guy playing the dentist carried our musical. The dentist was played by one of my buddies in ours, and he did a really good job as well. But our a lot of my friends, well, obviously I was in the drama program and whatnot. During Little Shop, I think I don't know if I even auditioned for a part for that one or not. I think that I just assistant directed that one. Either that or I might have been in the light and sound room for that one. Because I took one of the musicals off one year when I was in high school, and that was the musical I took off. I can't remember if I helped assistant direct it with our drama teacher, or if I did the lighting for that one, because I did lighting for another play or program as well. But I know that I auditioned for one of the plays that I didn't get a role, and I either did the assistant director or lighting then, and then vice versa. The musical I didn't actually audition for Little Shop, but I also helped out with that in one way or another, and I can't remember, but it was fun. Either way, the Little Shop musical is such a good one. Such a good one. D Colt says I'm thinking of a what is that dinosaur? Ichthyosaur fossil Pokemon and a regional Mamoswine fossil. Yo, the regional Mamoswine would be sweet. I'm getting a little bit froggy. The throat's getting a little on the froggy side. But we are trucking right along here. Let's see what D Colt says. It's either a regional or a new evolution branch. Actually, the Mamoswine line would be cool for a new regional or a regional evolution branch, like where they take the final evolution and make that a regional evolution or something different, kind of like what they did with like Sneasel and Sneasler, that kind of idea. I like when they do that. Blink Studio says, I was going to see the Beetlejuice musical on tour, but tickets sold out. Yo, that sounds like it'd be a cool one. I don't think I've ever seen the Beetlejuice musical. I can't say that I've seen that one, but the Beetlejuice movie is a good one. And have you seen that I can't remember if it was a movie or a series that's going to be coming out. But it's like a sequel to Beetlejuice that's coming out. And what's her name that plays Wednesday Addams in the Wednesday series is going to be in it, as well as like a lot of the original cast from the Beetlejuice movies, which is super exciting because that is a classic. That is a classic, man. I remember watching that as a kid quite a bit as well. I just remember, I remember the point when I realized that Beetlejuice and Batman were played by the same actor. And I was like, wait a minute. Is this for real? Blue Ink Studio says, all I've seen of the Beetlejuice musical is a few songs that are on YouTube. Oh, I'll have to look those up. That sounds like it'd be cool. Z Colt says Mammo Wrath for the name. That would be a sweet name for a Mamoswine regional variant. Let's see here. Do we get the pink monkey here? Number 209. Are you the pink monkey? Nope. He's not. He's not it. A fighting ice type for the Mammorath. Yes. Blink Studio says it's a sequel. Yes. Okay, yeah, that's right. Wait. What? Mass Figure, did you start speaking German? A lead Brandman is in Has-Been Hotel? Wait, what? And you hear the Beetlejuice voice? The lead Brightman is in Has-Been Hotel. Am I reading this wrong or am I just stroking out? Kirkland, welcome. What do you think Shiny should look like? What Shiny are you asking me about? Or are you asking Z Colt about his Fakemon region? There's no laws against the Pokemon, Batman. Alex Brightman is in Has Been Hotel, and you hear the Beetlejuice voice. Oh, okay. All right, now, okay. I'm sorry. That was all me, Mass Figures. Sorry, Ian. Docking Flower beat Lieutenant Surge. Congrats. Who carried you? Your whole team put in work. Mass Figure says, I'll send you the video of what I'm talking about. Okay. Send it my way. I'll take a look at it after stream as well. After I watch your video, I'll take a peek. We'll see what's up. Pocket Flower says, mostly my shiny gloom. Hey, that would make sense with the resistance to electric type. You could probably do some leech seed shenanigans as well. Maybe poison them. Who knows? Gloom seems like he'd be a reliable Pokemon in that gym. Nope. No shiny there. Shiny Mammorath is mostly brownish orange with red tipped tusks instead of ice colored. Yo, that sounds intimidating. Talk about an intimidating Pokemon. Mammorath to the rescue. Coming out the gates hot. Blue Studio says you skipped 2 of my messages, or I'm just deaf and didn't hear it. No, there's a good chance. Chat's been moving quite a bit. Tim Burt, probably this one. I think it's this one here. Blink Studio says that Tim Burton said he wouldn't make a sequel unless it was just as good or better. So I have high hopes for this. Yo, I did not know that. But yes, that's exciting to know. I'm hoping that the Beetlejuice, I don't know what do you know if it's actually a movie coming out or a series? I think it's just going to come straight to direct to streaming services, if I read correctly. I saw something about it like, gosh, I think it was over a month ago now. It's been a little while. But yeah, that is exciting. I hope that it turns out good. I think it will. It's like I said, it's got a lot of the original cast. Obviously, they've aged. I don't know if they're gonna be playing the same roles or not, or how that's gonna work. But either way, it's exciting. I love that they're like reintroducing some of these different movies. Pizzote 728, welcome. Where are you chatting with people at? I've got 2 streams going at the same time on YouTube. So I've got a vertical format stream that you are in right now, and I've got a regular format stream. Not streaming to Twitch, no. Both streams are on YouTube. So if you prefer the regular format as opposed to the vertical format, you can hop over to my YouTube page, and both streams are live right now. They have the exact same title, exact same thumbnail, except the vertical format has hashtag shorts at the end of the title to determine the 2 of them. But yeah, that is the case. So if you're hearing me chat with other people that you're not seeing in the chat, it's because I've got 2 streams going, 2 chats pulled up at one time. We are technologically advanced around here, y'all. Kirkland says, what's coolest shiny and shining pearl? I'm a huge fan of the Luxray. I like Luxray shiny. I think it is such a good shiny. Let me think. Is there another Sinnoh Pokemon that I would say over Luxray. Luxray just comes to mind first and foremost. My favorite shiny of all is Umbreon. So the Umbreon's my favorite shiny with the blue rings. I just love the all black with blue. It's so clean looking. Blue's my favorite color, so there's that aspect to it as well. But I would say off the top of my head, probably Luxray. Drifloon's actually a really good shiny too. I really like Drifloon shiny. I don't know about y'all, but Drifloon shiny is just so cool. The drastic change from like the purple and yellow to the yellow and blue is pretty cool. I like that one a lot. What are some other Gen 4 Mons? So some other Sinnoh Pokemon that have good shinies that I like. Yeah, probably Luxray or Giratina's a great shiny. Are we putting legendaries on the list? Because if so, I'd probably throw that in the mix as well. I still like Luxray over everything else I've said so far though. So I'd probably say Luxray still. Blue Ink Studio says it's a movie coming to theaters September 6th. Yo, that's right around the corner too. That's exciting. So it is coming to theaters. Okay. I'm probably misconfusing it with other things that are coming out too. I'm super excited for House of Dragon to release. I think it's in the beginning of, or is it mid-June, right? I think mid-June or beginning of July, something like that. So it's coming up fast as well. There are some crazy stuff coming out. End of July, we've got the Deadpool and Wolverine movie, which is going to be super, super sweet. That's going to be awesome. But yeah, so we've got a lot of cool things coming out entertainment wise. Bizode, welcome to the horizontal format stream. Glad you found your way there. Hey guys, and also if you haven't already, please consider dropping a like on the stream. It does help out. It helps push the video out into the YouTube algorithm, encouraging others to come join along in the shiny hunting and Pokemon shenanigans that we have going on, welcoming them into our fam bam. Hopefully they have a fun time as well. I know I do. I love hanging out with y'all. It's a good time. Wing Studio says he's playing 4D chess with 2 streams. It's a little odd because I've got both of the studios open to keep track on the stream. Usually if one's going bad, they're both going bad. And I haven't had too many connectivity issues recently. So hopefully that keeps going in a good way. But the hard part is the chat stuff. I wish that YouTube would make it to where like you can set up both streams and then merge the chats. That would be so much better. And then that way, like everyone chatting in both chats could see each other. That would be great. I don't understand why it's so difficult because I'm pretty sure TikTok already does that. Like, I think when you're on TikTok in a vertical stream, you can turn your phone and it goes to the horizontal stream automatically. And I'm pretty sure all the chat is together. So like, I don't understand why YouTube can't make that happen yet. It's a little frustrating, but hey, maybe that's on the horizon. That would be exciting. I think it'd be great. It'd be a great time. Expect nothing less than 2 streams. Z Colt says Mamorath, the Frozen Tusk Pokemon. If one of its herd members are hurt by a Pokemon, mostly being Benefido packs and Castaflame packs, it will show no mercy to the opponent. Yo, that's a sweet dex entry. Giratina and Zygarde have the best shinies for legendaries. Yeah, Giratina's shiny goes hard. Zygarde shiny is super cool just because of how drastic the change is. I can't say I'm truly a fan of Zygarde shiny though. I like the white with the green. I don't know what it is about that color combo. I don't like it together. Like it's the same thing about oh my gosh, why am I blanking the name right now? Dialga's shiny. Like when he turns green and has like the white highlights, it just, I'm not a fan. And maybe like Dialga's might be more because of my blue bias too, because I think Dialga looks super cool in like his original form with original colors. But I really do like Giratina shiny. I think that's super, super good. Kirkland Cameron says, yes, doing legendary Pokemon. Yeah, I would say Giratina's up there in the mix. I still like Luxray. Luxray is so good. Such a good one. Kevin A, one of my bucket list things is renting out a theater room and playing games on the big screen. I had some friends in high school that worked at a theater, and they hooked up their Xboxes to the big theater screens after, you know, like after closing time. And we played some Halo 2 in the big theater screen. It was exciting times. I felt like we were doing something wrong, which we kind of were because we were, you know, in after hours. You're not supposed to be there, but it was still cool. They worked there. We were a bunch of high school kids just getting into trouble. On game, the joys of having a digital copy of a game and not the hard copy in your Switch, y'all. Gotta load the game in. Talking Flower says, found a leaf stone, so I'm gonna evolve Odd. Yes. Evolve it into the Vileplume. Can you not evolve it into Blossom in Let's Go Pikachu? Is Blossom off the table in Let's Go Pikachu? Kirkland Cameron says, I need your help with something. What is it? What is it that you're needing help with? This Chooch, bro. Good to see you on YouTube. Gotta go, but I'll catch you on the next one. Oh, dude. I think that might be one of my buddies from school. If you're still here, thanks for stopping in, dude. I appreciate it. Blue Ink Studio says, Kevin A, that's a dream come true. Yeah, the playing video games in a theater, I feel like is everyone's, you know, on a bucket list at some point. I just so happened to get lucky that I had some friends working at a theater. And we weren't troublesome kids, but we did some stupid stuff here and there. Oh, Pizzote 728. It's Chooch, my guy. How'd you find me, Chooch? How'd you find me? I'm glad you're here. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for poking your nose in, saying hello. I appreciate you being around. Talking Flower says, nope, it's Gen 2 for Blossom. Oh, so in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee doesn't have any of the Gen 2 Pokemon or after. I didn't realize that it was just restricted to the 151. That's a little different. Oh, we're Discord friends. Okay, that makes sense. Now I get it. Now I get it. Blue Ink asks if that's the dentist buddy. No. The dentist buddy was high school. Chooch is a buddy from college. Talking Flower says, check the fam bam. Did you get another shiny already? Oh, you evolved Odd into the Vileplume. Nice. Very nice. Oh, I think I missed a counter. I missed a counter there, y'all. Getting chat all thrown off. All right, come on now. Getting one step closer each time we go into this briefcase simulation. I just get a little bit better feeling about things. It's getting a little better every time. It's just not there yet. Just not there yet at all. Let's go. And we get the shiny pink monkey this evening. I doubt it'll happen, but I've got to have hope. I've got to have hope that it could happen, you know? Because if not, what am I here doing? Just going down rabbit holes for no reason. D-Colt says I had chicken patties for dinner. Yo, I used to be a chicken patty sandwich fiend. Oh, in high school, I would nuke up those like frozen chicken patties, put them on a burger bun with a slice of cheese and like ketchup and mayo and just go to town on those. That was like my after school meal every day for like a year straight, I think. Blue Ink Studio says, do you do Dynamax Adventures on stream? I have not yet, but I do plan to. I really do want to do that. I've got a playthrough of Shield going on right now. Well, kind of. It's like I play it every so often. My son Chandler and I are playing through Sword and Shield together. And so I think I've got all 8 badges now. I've got to get through the Champions Tournament and the storyline. I know you don't have to have all that stuff done for the Dynamax Adventures, but I do want to get my shiny charm before doing it. And also I kind of wanted to like get a little bit of a community going before I start doing DAs, because I want to be able to have viewers jump into DAs with me. So we're getting close though. I think probably that's like the next thing on the agenda is once I get through this shiny fire only playthrough of Shining Pearl, I'll probably jump into doing DAs. I think that would be a fun time. It'd be cool to get everybody involved as well. So yeah, it's on the to-do list. It's on the go-do list, I guess. There's a little more priority than just to do. It's like actually get it done kind of thing. But I want to get through this playthrough first. And we got no shiny again. What's going on? D-Colt says, hopefully I can get Wi-Fi working at my house and get my online subscription back on. Maybe I could join you in them. Yeah, for sure. I'll probably set it up to where I think I can set up a chat bot to like set up a queue that we can have for everyone to kind of jump in. So hopefully everyone abides by a queue. That would be nice. But depending on how many people we have jumping in and out of DAs, I want to give everyone the chance to jump in. And so I don't know how I'm going to truly regulate that stuff, because I don't know if there's, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think there's a way when you're in DAs to like boot someone out of the DA, except for just like canceling it out completely and then restarting it, which can get kind of annoying. So I don't know. I'll have to figure out some good way of like making a queue system, or maybe we just rely on you guys to keep a good honor system going and not jump ahead of each other. So we'll figure something out. But yes, I think it'd be a good time. DAs would be fun. Last Figure says, don't take the Suicune, it's optional. Noted. Yeah, because as soon as you grab the legendary, then you can't go back and hunt it again, right? In the DAs. I know that much. Blink Studio says, I've got a little more than 2 months left on my online subscription. Ooh. And then renewal time, baby. Z Colt says, I'm currently watching the horizontal stream on my phone. How does it look on the phone? Is it good? Is it a-okay? I'm always curious. Like I can see what my stream looks like, obviously with my OBS studio open and whatnot, but I'm always curious to what other people think. I know like on my phone, I like to be in the vertical streams, to be honest. But I know that's not everyone's cup of tea, so got to keep the options open, baby. Keep them open for everyone, because we're welcoming around here. Mass Figure says, maybe you should do a Super Smash Bros. Ultimate stream. I don't play. I haven't played Smash since Melee. I haven't even played the new Smash. I shouldn't even admit that, but I haven't played the new Smash. Blue Ink Studio says, watch both streams at once for ultimate power. You might get a little bit of an echo doing that. The reverb, it'll be like two of me going off. Mass Figure says, you can't go back after you pick it. I finished the Entei Den and I take it. I can't shiny hunt the Entei anymore. Yes. Yes, exactly. That's what I have come to find out. So you got to take like one of the other Pokemon instead. That way you can continue to shiny hunt the legendaries. The shiny odds are insanely good in DAs too. Like 1 in 100 chance that you're gonna get a shiny Pokemon. That's crazy good. Heck of a lot better than this briefcase simulator that we're in. That's for sure. We're sitting over here in 1 in 4,096. Uh-oh. Why did it not go? Mass Figure says, if you do like Super Smash Bros. Tournament, I could help set it up. Yo. I'm not opposed to it. I probably wouldn't stream it. I think though it would be fun to do like a community game night through the Discord too. Like maybe some Among Us or something like that, and actually get into like Discord chat, which would be super fun. But that might be for another time. Z Colt says, you think we're getting mega evolution forms of Xerneas, Yveltal, and Zygarde? Probably not Zygarde, but I do think that we'll get some sort of like different form of Xerneas and Yveltal. Did I call it Among Us instead of Among Us? Mass Figure's laughing at me. I probably called it Among Us instead of Among Us, or one or the other. But no, I think that we'll probably get some sort of like differing form on Xerneas and Yveltal, because like in Legends Arceus, we got the origin forms of Palkia and Dialga. And so I would imagine they're probably going to do something similar, or they could just not do that. You know, it's Game Freak. They tend to kind of do whatever the hell they want to do when they want to do it. So, and you know, the Pokemon community is always looking for some sort of pattern to follow off of, to, you know, jump on, whatever. I just think it's crazy because like the patterns are somewhat there, but they're not, you know, like it's crazy. It's crazy. Could just end up giving, you know, the X and Y starters mega evolutions altogether, you know, and then who knows? And nothing for the two box art legendaries from those games. Come on, Pink Monkey. Where you at? No Pink Monkey there. Z-Colt says, if we do Among Us on Discord, is it optional to use microphone or can I type? Yeah, no, typing's fine. If we did like a game night, like a community game night or something, we wouldn't need to be like super crazy hardcore with it. But voice chat is super fun. So I'm in a Discord with a bunch of my local friends that I went to high school with as a kid and grew up with. And we do a lot of like, or it's a Discord community of just like I think it's like 50 people or so of a bunch of us that like video games and chat about things and keep up to snuff on things. But we would do, we had a while there. We did like probably a year straight where we were doing like Mario Kart racing and Among Us nights. What other games did we play? We played quite a few different games. I'm trying to think, but yeah, it was fun times. It was super fun getting in Discord chat together. Some of us, we hadn't seen each other in like a couple years too. So like jumping on video calls and whatnot was super cool. I don't know if we would do video calls in our Discord. I'd probably not allow that, but just voice chat would be fine. Voice chat would be fine. Mass Figures dropping the Discord link in the chat, y'all. If you want to jump in the Discord, you can follow that link right to it. Come join the fam bam. It's a fun little place. We're developing a good little community there. And if you're trying to communicate with me outside of stream, it's a good way to contact me since I do only stream on Tuesdays and then every other Sunday. So every Tuesday and then every other Sunday. Oh no, my water's done. My water's empty. I'm gonna have to refill that baby. I'm gonna have to refill that sucker up. Oh man, oh man. Mass Figures dropping the sparkles in the chat. Hey guys, if you don't already know, dropping sparkles in the chat definitely increases our shiny odds. It will take our shiny odds from 1 in 4,096 to 1 in 4,096. But it makes me feel better. It will make me feel better, at least. So there's that. So you could drop them in the chat if you please. It does help out. It at least boosts my confidence and keeps me sane. Go to the lake to get the Gyarados. If only there was a Gyarados here. A shiny red one. It's not the Lake of Rage. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. D-Colt says chat wasn't working for me for some reason. Oh, that's odd. I hate when that happens. Then you have to like jump out. Did you have to jump out of the stream and then back in for it to recalibrate itself? That's always annoying. Technology's so cool, but also annoying at times. Like, just work the way you're supposed to, right? I mean, come on. You're programmed to work one specific way. Just work. Not shiny. We move. Colt says I had to close the app entirely. Oh, that's annoying. Well, I'm glad you made it back. It's glad to have you back. Jan LeBoy dropping the sparkles in the chat. We are looking for the best shiny luck there is. It gives the finger to the sun. You love it. You love it. You love it. You love it. Let's see. What's I need to double check here. So I've been live for about an hour and a half. An hour and a half, and we're at 200. This is encounter number 224, and I started at 185. So we're about, what is that, 40 in? 40 in, and I will stream for another, what's about 8 o'clock, so another hour and a half to 2 hours. We might be able to hit 100 tonight, y'all. We might hit 100 encounters this evening. That would be super cool. Super duper, if I do say so myself. Grab our Chimchar. We're gonna throw it out in battle. Mass Figure says for a game night in Discord, we could do Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Super Smash Bros, Mario Party. Oh yeah, Mario Party was another one that we would do all the time. That's a great one to do. Mario Party's so fun with everybody, or with like a group of people. I never got the new Mario game though, the new Mario Party one that released, what, beginning of this year? It was like Mario Party Superstars or something. And I think it's like a collection of a bunch of the old game maps and whatnot from previous Mario Party games. And then they just updated everything to like the new Switch graphics from the newest Mario Party on the Switch. That game looked cool. Super fun. Blue Ink Studio says, I'm back. Welcome back. Z Colt says, if I do use a mic, I have to find a new headset or a microphone because the headset I have doesn't have a working mic. Yo, yeah, if you don't want to, you don't have to. You could just type. We're not gonna be that crazy. D Colt asks, how much is Mario Party? Usually the Mario games are premium and they're like $60. I think they're like 59 and change. Mass Figure says, what about Zelda a lockout? I don't know what that is. What's a Zelda lockout? Is that like using the new Zelda game and then building gadgets and whatnot in creative mode? Can you do multiplayer in the new Zelda? I haven't played it, so I don't know. But yo, community game nights would be super fun. Let's see what we got. Come on, little pink monkey. This is encounter 225. 225. No pink monkey. That's the 40th encounter tonight. We're cruising at a good rate here. If I can get my game to load. D Colt says, once I move out of my parents' apartment, I'm moving to West Virginia. Whoa. How far is that from your, I shouldn't say where do you live. How far would that be from your current location? I guess. I don't want to try not to dox my viewers. Don't want to be doxing any of my chat. Mass Figure says, so there's 16 random goals. 2 people race against each to see who can do 8 of them, but they have to start at the same place. So like in the new Zelda game, you race against each other by building a vehicle out of the items? Because you can like pretty much build anything in that game, right? Is that the case? Is that correct? So the way my house is set up, chat, I'm in like this den right now, and directly behind you guys, directly behind this camera and my computer screens right here is like a window, like a bar window kind of, or like a breakfast nook window that goes into the kitchen. And so like when we're cleaning dishes and whatnot, it's right there behind all of this setup. It's a little ways away, but it's directly behind. And so I can see into the living room space out that way over yonder. And I can see Gina just walking back and forth in the background in all her glory, just looking beautiful as ever. And speaking of Gina, chat, I've got imagine edging on metal pipes, Katie. Welcome back to chat, first of all, Katie. thanks for jumping in, and especially with a comment like that. I've got Gina committed, y'all. I know I've talked about this in the past about getting her to do a Who's That Pokemon. It's actually going to happen. It's going to happen. So be on the lookout. Massfigure says, yes, you can build anything in that game. If I could figure out how to make an event on Discord, I would. Actually, I don't even know how to make an event on Discord. I'm gonna have to figure that out. And then I'll get back to you. I'll figure that out and get back to you on that one, Ian. Massfigure says that Katie has an obsession with metal pipes. All right, let's see. How do we feel about this one, chat? Is it gonna be it? I'm gonna get to 230 encounters. So I'm gonna do what, 4 more encounters? And then I've got to use the little boy's bathroom. The little boy's bathroom. The little boy's room. The bathroom. The restroom. I got to go take a potty break. Because, you know, biology and all. And the human body and how it works. And sometimes when you drink coffee and water and mix them together, your kidneys filter out the liquid and force you to have to go potty. And yes, I did call it potty. And yes, I have 4 children, and that's probably why I call it potty. But that's neither here nor there. I'll eat green eggs and ham anywhere. Oh, I'm on a roll tonight. You know what we need is some dad jokes. Massfigure, we need some dad jokes. Stat. Massfigure says, please get back to me when you figure that out. I will. I'll let you know. Bulbasaur or what's that? It's not production, it's Pructions. Bulbasaur Pructions, welcome. How you doing? WTF to you, my friend. I hope things are going well in your neck of the woods. Did you have tacos this Tuesday? D-Colt says it's like a 13-hour drive from my location. Oh, that's a good travel distance, my friend. Wheeling WV is specifically the place I'm excited to possibly move into. Oh, okay. So in why West Virginia? What is attracting you to West Virginia? Anything special there? Or just that's where you've decided because you like the community that you've looked up? It always interests me to figure out like how people decide to move to different places, you know? Like I know how I would have reasoning for moving somewhere or outside of, you know, where I'm at. But I always ask people that come into the pool office how they moved into our area, you know, what brought them to the area, this our rural space in Arizona that I live in. A lot of them vacation where I live and then eventually retire here or just move from wherever they were before. Decold says, I just like the scenery, cheap housing, and it has the same population as my home city. Oh, okay. So it seems like it'd be a familiar place. Scenery looks good. That's a good reason for it. Gina and I always talk about possibly like later on in life moving to Europe. I think it'd be cool. I lived in Italy for about 4 months, not 4 years. I almost said 4 years. For about 4 months. And it's such a beautiful country. I would love to go back there. I would totally live in Italy. It would be amazing. The people there are so awesome. The culture is great. The food, y'all, the food in Italy. Oh my goodness. Pylord, welcome back. How you doing? Decolt says $650 good rent for a studio apartment, ? Oh, I don't know. I think it depends on the area that you're in, right? I know where I live, rent's much higher than that. So I would say that's probably a pretty darn good deal. Mass Figure says, what did the big flower say to the tiny flower? Hey there, bud. We got our dad jokes, y'all. We got our dad jokes. With that, I've got a good feeling. That and all the sparkles you guys left in chat earlier, yo, we are going to get somewhere. We are going to get somewhere. All right, we're gonna pick our little chimp. The little chimp. The chimmy chimchar. No pink monkey. Bluing Studio says, what do you call a guy with no arms and no legs? Matt. Oh, man. Yeah, you're taking it to the next level. That was actually a really good one, too. I should ask Gina if she knows that one. She hates it when I tell her dad jokes. She's like, why do you always talk about those goofy jokes? I think it's hilarious. Dad jokes are so good. They're just so dry and like, oh, it's good. I love it. I love it. Uh-oh. All right. One more encounter, and then I'm going to use the restroom. Going to take a quick potty. Potty. And then come right back. It won't be long. It'll be a quick little break. Decolt says it's historically important to its state. Across the river from another city. Has a highway going through it. And the same population as a home city. It's just a 2.0 version of my home. Yo, that's nice. And probably has familiarity. That's good. Bluing Studio says, what do you call a guy with no body and no nose? Nobody knows. Mass Figure says, what do you call a guy who's putting water in a jug? Phil. Oh my gosh, guys. We're taking the what do you call a guy jokes to a whole nother level. We're strapping these jokes to a rocket and sending them to the moon, y'all. Still no shiny Chimchar. Yo, I think... Okay. All right. Give me 2 seconds. I will be back. Don't you worry about a thing. As soon as I get back, we will continue on with this hunt. And we will continue on with the chats. But until then, hold tight. It'll be like a couple minutes. All right, chat, we are back in action. I am nice and refreshed. My eyeballs don't feel like they're popping out of my eye sockets anymore. Brian Carley, welcome to the chat, my friend. How you doing tonight? My guy. Brian is an IRL friend of mine. We love to see him in chat. Such a good time. He says, what do you call a guy with no arms or no legs hanging out in a bush? Russell. Oh man, the dad jokes just keep on coming. The what do you call a guy jokes. I'm gonna have to like look up a bunch of dad jokes before the next stream just to keep up with you guys. This is too good. Too good. Z-Colt says, I'm going to hop off stream for a bit because my brain says, listen to music. Yo, I hope you're enjoying that music that you listen to. And then we will see you when you come back. If not, on the next one for sure. Katie says, nuh-uh. Blink Studio says, I got a good what do you call a guy joke for when he gets back. Let's see it. Let's see it. What do you call a guy without a shovel? Douglas. I really dig that joke. Are you kidding me? We are on fire. Chat, you guys are too good. Katie says, what did you do? Me? You're asking me what I did? I went to the bathroom. And oh, what did I do? Like, what did I start with the dad jokes? Gina's in the background saying the same thing. Mass Figure says, do you have autosave and fast text on? Also, save as close to the entrance for the time to save. I don't have autosave on. I don't think I do. I'm pretty sure I turned it off. And fast text is on, yes, for the speed advantages. And I saved as close as I was comfortable to the entrance before going in. So yeah, I think we're good there. But yeah, let me just double, now that you've You got me a little scared about the autosave thing. It is on. We need to turn that off. Turn that off. We don't want one of these times that I get through and it just like auto saves. Oh, I don't think it will auto save without finishing the battle. So I might have been okay there. Brian Carley says, I'm doing good. I miss you, man. I miss you too, my friend. I hope that your evening is going swimmingly. Brian Carley says, what do you call another guy with no arms and no legs at your front door? We got that one earlier, but yes, Matt. Matt is the name. I just told Gina that one when I went to the bathroom. Too good. Too good. The dad jokes keep on coming. Blue Ink Studio says, shout out to my dad for teaching me these. Yes. We love the dads in the world. The dads are good people. They always teach us good things, right? Katie says, I got one. Why do mom cows have bells? Because their horns don't work. That's a good one too. Oh. Do we consider that one a mom joke instead of a dad joke? I think we should give some respect to the moms in the world for the jokes as well. Might as well get TT on stream. She's got all the dad jokes on standby. Blue Ink Studio says, what do you call a nun with a washing machine on her head? Sistermatic. Oh gosh. What are we doing? What did I start? What have I created? I'm instigating you guys into this craziness. You reap what you sow. Oh no. All right. Back to the pink monkey hunting. We got to get this stinking pink monkey. Mass Figure, I see you jumping over into the short stream there for a brief second. Mass Figure says, why are skeletons so calm? I don't know why. Because nothing gets under their skin. Blue Ink Studio says, what do you call a man with a shovel? Doug. I dig that one too. Doug and Douglas. Dude, such good ones. Gina has a really good friend, and her son always tells us dad jokes every time he comes over. So I'm gonna have to like mental note all of these dad jokes you guys are telling me so I could repeat them to him. I bet he knows them for sure, right? Catnap and friends, hello, welcome. How you doing tonight? I hope your Tuesday is wonderful. I hope you had some tacos on this wonderful Tuesday. Luana says, what do you call a guy with no arms or no legs in a pool? Bob. Oh no. What are we doing here, chat? Why? Why are we doing this? Oh. Catnap says, my real name isn't Catnap. I'm just a huge fan of smiling critters and I love Pokemon too. Well, that's good. You're in a good safe space then, because we also love Pokemon here, especially hunting for the shinies. So I hope that you can hang out and enjoy and have a fun time with us while the dad jokes keep coming. Namely, the what do you call a guy jokes, I guess, is what we're on now. Blueing Studio says, I found a really good one. Oh no. What do you call a blind stag? No idea. Oh my god. Trelana says, to quote the guy missing an arm and a leg from video games, why are we still here? Just to suffer. Oh no. Catnap says, I'm also a super strong Sinnoh champion with a strong team. Yo, congrats. Who made your Sinnoh championship team? I'd like to know. Trelana says, what do you call a woman missing a leg? Eileen. Oh, shoot. Blue Ink Studios, what do you call a blind stag with no legs and no genitals? Still no fucking idea. Oh my god, guys. We gotta stop. We gotta stop this madness. Catnap says me, of course. You, oh, for the team. You just have yourself on your Pokemon team? Oh gosh. Okay. I think my cheeks are starting to hurt from all the smiling that we're doing. The laughs have been aplenty. That's for sure. Hey guys, if you haven't already, please drop a like on the stream. It really does help out. It helps push the stream out into the YouTube algorithm. If you're on the short stream, just hold your thumb on the phone that you're watching it on. It should pop up a menu and you can hit the thumbs up button there. Or if you're in the regular stream, there's a thumbs up at the bottom. If you don't mind just hitting that for me, it's free for you to do. It's cool for me. And it helps push the stream out into the YouTube algorithm, encouraging others to come in, hang out with us, join the fam bam, all the cool things. You know we like it. Delana says, here's a fun pickup line. Are you a piece of art? Because I want to nail you against the wall. I'm pretty sure I used that one on Gina. That's how I got her to come hang out with me the first time. And now we've got a baby. You may want to refrain from using that pickup line. Catnap says, no, silly, I built the team all by myself. Yo, good. Who was on the team though? That's what I want to know. Who was on your Sinnoh champion team? And did you use this team in Shining Pearl or Brilliant Diamond, or did you use it on the original Sinnoh games? That's what we want to know. Blue Ink Studio says, what do you call a man with no arms, no legs in a swimming pool? Yeah, true. Trelana just said that one over in the short stream. That's a good one too. And that, kids, is How I Met Your Mother. That'll be the story that I tell my kids. Trelana says, damn, I need that line then. I want kids. XD. XD indeed, Lana. XD indeed. You gotta be careful. Careful what you wish for. Same team for Platinum and Brilliant Diamond, Catnap says. Yo. A powerful team indeed if you use them in Platinum and Brilliant Diamond. One thing that's crazy about Shining Pearl and Brilliant Diamond is that they made the Elite Four. All the Pokemon in the Elite Four are like held items, specifically trained as if they're like competitive Pokemon. It makes this gameplay crazy. Like, I'm probably gonna have to EV train these Pokemon and like pay close attention as I'm doing this playthrough. And I don't think I've ever actually done that in a game, which is going to be kind of fun though at the same time. Mass Figure says, remember when we were talking about Beetlejuice while I sent you what I was talking about? Yes, I do. I do remember that. No shiny Starly. Woo. Dodged that bullet, but also didn't get a shiny Chimchar either. Catnap says, you don't know the Pokemon I used the whole journey yet. No, I don't. I don't know the Pokemon that you used. You didn't tell me. Blue Ink Studio says, we have strayed far from Beetlejuice. That's a fact. We went onto another planet of topics in dad jokes of the what do you call a guy version. And what do you call a girl too at that. What do you call a guy and what do you call a girl? Dad jokes galore. All right. I feel like we were on a pretty good pace there to start out stream, y'all. We got through 40 encounters in the first what, hour and 40 minutes? We've broken the 2-hour mark though now. Katie says, kids, mom was in a museum. Casey, yes, your mom was in a museum. Wink, wink. Yeah. She is a fine piece of art indeed, y'all. The most beautiful girl in the world. All right, come on, cutscene. I wish I could just like speed up the cutscene, you know? The walking to and fro from the bushes. The briefcase opening is super cool though. I like that. And boom, there it is. The briefcase opening. Let's grab our Chimchar. Throw him out in battle. See what we got. Catnap and Friend says, I had Floatzel, Rapidash, Espeon, Raichu, Lucario, and my starter, strongest and ace Sinnoh Pokemon, Roserade. Ooh. You didn't use Turtwig? You didn't use Turtwig. Aw. But you used Raichu, so I gotta give you credit there. I can't bash your team too hard. You did get Raichu on the team, so that was good. Raichu is the best. The cutest. The greatest. We love a good Raichu. But I can see why you would use Roserade. Roserade. Do you guys say Roserade or Roserade? You know, tomato, tomato, potato, potato kind of thing. Anyways, Roserade's a really good Pokemon too, though. So I could totally understand why you would jump on the Voodoo train. Katie says, was she the painting doing the pog face? Yes. The pog face indeed. Gotta keep it PG around here, Katie. Catnap says, even though my team doesn't have starters, doesn't mean it's necessarily bad. No, for sure. You don't have to have starters. That's actually a good lineup too. I like that lineup. Floatzel, Rapidash, Espeon, Raichu, Lucario is awesome. Oops. My poor boy. We're not taking you this time, Turtwig. Sorry, bud. We're on a fire only run. Fire only run. Not there. Okay. Mass Figure says, kids, Dad, we have Google. We don't need newspaper. Dad, you kids in your fancy technology, the newspaper was how I learned about a robbery. More dad jokes. Catnap says, I have amazing type variety. You do. It's really good type variety. You've got the full water type, the full fire type, full psychic, full electric, a fighting steel type, and then grass poison coverage. Pretty well rounded there. Mass Figure, I see those sparkles in chat. Giving me the strength that I need. The encouragement to keep pushing. Keep pushing on. We're going to get this little pink guy. Blooming Studio says, what do you call a bear without an ear? B. Oh, God. What have we done? Chat, just remember, with great power comes great responsibility. We can't drop too many dad jokes in one stream. The responsibilities will become endless. There we go. Pick up our chimchar. Chim chimmery, chim chimmery, chim chim charoo. Let's go, pink monkey. App says, want to know strong. Wait. I'm not reading this right. Want to know how strong my Roserade actually is from in-game story to online battles. Yeah. Did you use that same team and do online battles? In singles, doubles? How did you battle him? And Kevin A says, we're almost at the 270 marker. You are correct, Kevin. I think we're going to hit it before the end of the night. Stick around. You will see. Blue Ink Studio says, you're going to have a whole list after stream. Yes. The list of responsibilities is going to climb higher than a mountain. It will be insane. The responsibilities will be endless. Oh, I'm jealous. Who just posted the shiny Infernape? I'm sitting here running down a briefcase simulator wormhole. You guys are posting shiny Infernape in the Discord. Whoa, come on. Delana says, I just learned this one today. So where are you going to store all your dad jokes? A database. Oh, God. Stop it. No more. I can't handle it. Kevin A says, I'm giving you hope. Yes. Giving me hope to hit that 270 mark. I kind of want to. Well, we started out tonight at 185. I would like to get to 285. I don't think that's going to happen at the pace that we're at. It's probably going to be a little later than I want to stream if I stuck to a specific number. I'm going to stream to a specific time instead. And then when we get close to that time, maybe I'll figure out a good roundabout number. Hi, baby. You look beautiful. Are you sleepy? Okay. Last Figure says, I'll run through the fields. I will climb the highest mountains only to be with you, but I still haven't found what I'm looking for, but I still haven't found what I'm looking for. All right, thanks, you two. Blue Ink Studio says, I quite like my ceiling. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's up there. Crispy, welcome back. Just in time for some more dad jokes. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Mass Figure says, remember to check the DMs after stream. Yes, sir. I'm going to check those. I promise you. I can see on my screen over here. I've got your little profile pic with the red indicator. The red indicator is indeed there. Crispy says, throw me the pink monkey. Yes, please. I mean, the thing is realistically, the odds in this game is 1 in 4,096. So more than likely, just throwing it out there, we're going to be well into the thousands before getting a shiny. Unless the shiny gods smile down and they're like, hey, yo, Casey, I believe that you deserve this. And then they just throw a shiny pink monkey out there. Otherwise, I think we need to buckle up, chat. We need to sit back, get ready for the long haul, prepare our dad jokes, and be on it. Adam says Roserade's win rate in the game story is 100%, and for online battles, its win rate is 98%. Yo, do you track that in a spreadsheet? Mass Figure says, Casey, that was a song. I know it was. I know what song you got me to sing or got me to read. Quick, say a dad joke. A man walks into a bar. Bang. It was an iron bar. God. Oh, what are we doing? What have I started? What is going on? Into the forest, into the lake, into the lake, into the lake, into the lake we go, go, go. Blue Ink Studio says, I'm not going to have any left for stream. You're going to have to start Googling. Going to have to start Googling all the dad jokes. Delana says, a pirate walks into a bar with a ship's wheel in his pants. What's with the wheel? Asks the bartender. The pirate says, I don't know, but it's driving me nuts. Oh my gosh. My stomach is starting to hurt a little. Speaking of stomachs hurting, Gina went on a dinner date tonight with her friend. And they went to this cool little pizza place that we have in town. And it's like a Subway for pizza where you like pick all your own toppings and whatnot. And they wood fire your pizza right there. Super cool. But she brought me home some barbecue chicken pizza, y'all. And I'm so excited to eat some after the stream. It's going to be so delicious. Catnap says kinda, but the only max power that Roserade has ever used was in a battle against Darkrai, where Roserade uses 50% of her power. In a battle? Blue Ink Studios, we moved past talking about movies and musicals to this. Yeah, for real. We went so far off the deep end into dad jokes. Mass Figure says, Dad, I didn't have Nintendos when I was your age. We had sticks. Wood-fired pizza house pizza's supposed to get it. Guys. Oh, no. Okay. All right. We're getting one step closer to 270 every time we walk into this lake. And because of that, we're getting closer to what Kevin called out earlier in the stream. Being that 270 call out. Catnap says, but for every other battle in online from Darkrai, Roserade only uses 5%. Aw. Shadow Ball to the Darkrai. Kevin A's back in. Yes, we're getting closer. My friend, we're getting closer. Trelana says, what's the pre-evolution of Zapdos? Zap Uno. No, it's Articuno. Come on. Don't you know? I saw a really cool Fakemon video. If they took each of the numbers, like Spanish numbers, and continued on with that trend for the birds to fit every type, there were some really cool designs and cool ones. But like going from Uno, Dos, Moltres, I can't remember what all the names were though. There were some good ones. Catapps is still looking for the perfect opponent. I don't know if any of the viewers do online battles for Sinnoh. I've never actually done any of the online battles in Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl. I only did the battle tower like a tiny bit actually, because I finished this game and then I jumped right into Legends, and then I took like a little bit of a break before Scarlet and Violet came out. And then as soon as Scarlet and Violet came out, I dove so deep into Scarlet and Violet, it was insane. I've been playing that game non-stop for the past year and a half that it's been out. Mass Figure says a magician walks into a bar. He says, can I get a free drink if I show you a trick? The bartender says yes. The magician pulls out a 6-inch pianist. The pianist plays a song. The bartender is like, continue on. Kevin A, I had a conversation with some buddies the other night. We're talking about what if Game Freak made a Pokemon racing game. It would be so fun and cool, something different for once. Yeah, that would be cool. No, didn't they do what was that, Pokemon Dash or something? Wasn't that one a racing game? And Trelana says no, Artidos is the post evolution of Articuno. Yeah. I see what you did there. The wordplay, the numeros. I get it. Blue Ink Studio says, I can do battles in literally every other game. The only games I don't have are BDSP. Ooh. I really liked BDSP, y'all. I thought they were decent games. I know a lot of people were upset because they didn't utilize a lot of like the platinum game editions and whatnot. But I think they did a good job of doing like a like for like remake, and then adding, you know, the Legends Arceus game to the mix. They came out within like months of each other. I think Arceus came out in like February, and then BDSP was released in October-ish or November. I can't remember. Right before the holidays. So it was like you got through one, and then Arceus came out, and I feel like everyone kind of jumped on that. But overall, I feel like the games were pretty good. The movement sometimes is annoying, but that's not going to kill anything for me. And I like going to I liked going to like tile-based game again, you know? All right, continue on Mass Figure's joke. The bartender is like, oh, hold on. How did you do that the day before you granted a wish and I said I'd like a 6-inch and I got given this guy, the bartender, tried the same thing. Oh no. Kevin, he says, like in the Latios and Latios movies, they had surf races, which looks so fun. Yo, that would be super cool. Like having water types in a surf race. That would actually be really cool if they did take the Pokemon and like based off of their, you know, typing and whatnot. You have different races for different style of Pokemon, like all the water types, water style race, flying types have racing through the air. That'd be sweet. Solana says define tile based game. So like the way the style that Shining, like Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl is, it's, even though it's like 3-dimensional chibis, they're still on like a tile base path, I guess. Similar to how like the old school, you know, handheld systems would be when you're playing through like the first 5 generations of Pokemon, you know? Just that classic stuff there. Last Figure says, time me out. I don't care. It was a dumb joke. No, you're not getting timed out for that one. Blue Ink Studio says Legends and BDSP released same time. No, they didn't. No, the BDSP came out right before the holiday season, and then Legends released. So they were announced at the same time. But one was released right before the holiday season, and then Legends was released, I believe, late February of the following year. Dun, 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 dun. No shiny there. We are trucking along, y'all. Solana says a Spanish magician says he would turn invisible on the count of 3. He says uno, dos. He disappeared without a trace. God. Oh, man. Solana says we're talking like a 3x3 grid. There's a game called One Step from Eden that's amazing. So like, yeah, like the classic style. Like if you look at how the art style is and how you move around in the Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl games, it's the most similar to like classic Pokemon games from the handheld devices. when you're in those two-dimension tile-based game, you know, up, down, left, right, movement styles. Good stuff. Good stuff. Sometimes you just need that nostalgia hit, you know? Wing Studio says the bird flew. Yeah, they tend to do that. All right, Pink Monkey, show your face. Mass Figure says I need to sing to the Chimchar. You're probably right. I do. I don't know if the singing to the Pokemon works as well in old school, one encounter at a time, base odds, shiny hunts. Mass Figure says, did I get the joke? Yes, I did. I got it. Not a shiny. Not a shiny. Come on, Chimchar. Just be pink. Just pop out of the Pokeball and be pink. Ooh, nice little itch there. The back of the arm itch. You love it. Dang it. I need to cut the tag off the back of the shirt. It's starting to give me the itchies. The annoying itchies. Jade, welcome. Did I say that right? Jade Niv? JAD3. It's like lead speak. Welcome. How are your tacos on this wonderful Taco Tuesday? I hope it was great. All right. If this monkey shows up under odds, like my thing is this briefcase simulation is going to take me down a long wormhole here. But if I could get this thing under odds, and by under odds, I'm like crossing my fingers for well under odds, I will take all the rest of the Pokemon in this playthrough over odds just to get this one out the way. I feel like the rest of them are going to be a lot easier to get through encounters. Blue Ink Studio says shorts chat seems pretty chill. I might move over there. Yeah, it's not as active as you guys are, that's for sure. But we got Lana over there hanging out in the chat. He's been there all evening. It's been nice. Z Colt's back in the chat. He's in the shorts chat. Guys, if you don't already know, or if you were not here when I was explaining it earlier, I do have a vertical stream going as well as a regular horizontal format stream at the same time. If you prefer one version over the other, you can jump back and forth by going into my YouTube page. Both streams are live right now. They both have the same title. They both have the same thumbnail. The vertical version has #shorts at the end of the title. Z Colt says I had to relieve my urge for music. Yo, that's fine. Sometimes you just gotta get a good song in. Blue Ink Studios jumping over to the shorts chat. Wait, hold on. I'll be in both chats. Gonna grab my laptop. Hey, more power to you. Guys, if you haven't already, please drop a like on the stream. It helps me. It's free for you. It's cool for me. Does cool things for everybody. Oh, dude, I made a little rap there, y'all. Oh, shoot. Yes, that's the one that I wanted. Let's pick the shiny Chimchar. All right. Mass Figure. I know you said that I need to sing to him. I probably need to break out the vocals and just be like serenading this little Chimchar. I just need to be like, little pink Chimchar, I need you in my life. Lana says, are my palms sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. I got mom's spaghetti on my sweater already. You better believe it. Like the video, it does push it into the YouTube algorithm. You are correct, Mass Figure. Encourages others to come in and hang out, join the fam bam while we do all of the Pokemon shenanigans that we do around here. The shiny hunts, the playthroughs, the fun times, DAs in the near future. It's going to be happening. Lana says you better lose yourself in the music, as in Mew the Pokemon. I see what you did there, Lana. I see what you did. And I'm here for it. I like it. Blue Ink Studio says I'm in both chats. I have achieved peak. You'll love to see it. You love to see it. Communicating across all versions. Not pink there. All right. Shake out the hands. Shake them out, shake them out, shake them out. All right, let's get in our Zen mode here. Rub the luck back into the handsies. Zen mode. Just knock the microphone off of kilter. All right. I'm feeling like there's a good chance Blue Ink Studios. You just said the same thing in both chats. Mass Figure says, you know there was that long community think and Discord still not kidding. So I have the Discord set up to where all of the like the Discord generated what do you call those, announcements, I guess, get sent into the mods chat. Yeah, so you don't actually have to read all of those, and I know you're not gonna get those 3 minutes back. I'm sorry. I apologize. Let's go. Number 250. What do we think? What do we think? Nope. Not 250. 250 wasn't the one. Blue Ink Studio says it's 12 a.m. for me. Gonna hop off now. Hey, thanks for stopping in, hanging out with us. I appreciate you. And until the next stream, we'll see you then. I will be live again on Sunday this weekend. Come hang out. we'll be doing some more, probably this, to be honest. Unless I get super, super lucky. But just come around, we'll have some more dad jokes and some more fun. Kevin A says, I sent a godly moment in Discord. I'll have to check it out. I'll have to check it out. Kevin A, do you have the profile picture of like the fusion Furret and Pikachu? Blue Ink Studios, have a great evening. Enjoy the night. Go get some good rest. And we'll see you on the next one. Mass Figure says it wasn't important and it wasn't about hamburgers. I don't know. Actually, I haven't even read the announcement that that they posted, but I'll take a look at it at some point. And he says Kim Jun Chu, the all-powerful. Uh-oh. Is that the, was I right about the profile picture then? Is that the like Pikachu Furret looking thing? Kim Jun Chu. Is it supposed to be? Oh no. No shiny. Dang it. No shiny. Will we get to 270? We might. We might get to 285 still. You can just buckle down and get there on it. Get there on it. Beetle doodle. Get there on it. Get there on it. Down down. Get there on it, diddly down. Get there on it, down, down. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. All right, let's see here. Let's see what we got. Delana says, is that a jungle boogie? Yes, it is. Something of that sort. It's actually Stream Beats is what's going on in the background. Lo-fi. Stream Beats lo-fi. But it does kind of sound a little bit like Jungle Boogie. With like an Asian twinge to it. Okay, Chimchar, what you got for me? Show me something good. Mass Figure says, I need to get rid of all my Sonic the Hedgehog merchandise. It's got to go fast. What type of car does Pikachu drive? A Volkswagen. Yes, he does. He drives the Beetle, and Raichu drives the bus. Just the way we remembered it. Don't you remember seeing that back in the anime, the 90s, 2000s anime? Pikachu driving in a V-Dub Beetle. Raichu hauling around in the V-Dub bus. Speaking of 90s cartoons, that was a great time. 90s and early 2000 cartoons, y'all. There were some bangers. I was just watching some SpongeBob SquarePants this weekend with my kids. I love that they love some of those cartoons that I remember watching. It's crazy how well some of those hold up. I think it helps too that there's some more modern movie versions of some of those cartoons as well. You know, it makes them interested in it. Trelana says SpongeBob is the bomb. Yes, it is. I always love that episode when when they start making pizzas at the Krusty Krab, and he's like walking around, Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza for you and me. Gotta love that episode. Such a good one. Just him and Squidward on the roll to try and get the pizza delivered in time. Kevin A says, I'll tell you what, I do remember that part where Pikachu was ready to push Team Rocket back into the ocean thinking they were dead. Wait, what? I don't remember that. That's a part I don't remember of the cartoon. I didn't watch a whole lot of the Pokemon cartoon, to be honest. I'm trying to remember. Like, I think I watched more of the Pokemon cartoon recently, now that they were on like Netflix, and my kids watched them. My kids watched like the original, I think season 1. And I think season 1 takes you up to like, I think through Sabrina. Ash gets like through Sabrina. And then they had all of the, is it Pokemon Horizon? Or no, Pokemon Horizons is the new one. What was the one with Go? The Sword and Shield anime, basically. They watched all of that on Netflix. But they haven't really watched any of the new Horizons one yet. That they haven't truly got into. Asfigure says, is there any way I can get you to play Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? Maybe. I'm not completely opposed to playing the game. I probably won't stream it though. It's not just a boulder, it's a rock. Journeys, yes, Mass Figure, it's Journeys. Pokemon Journeys was the one, the Sword and Shield era one. I really liked that one too. It was cool. And I like that they finally actually, there's quite a few instances where Ash is actually taking it like type advantages into consideration during that season, which he never did in the past. Like I remember watching Ash beat Brock with a Pikachu and going to play, I think it was Pokemon Yellow for the first time, thinking that my Pikachu could beat Brock. Like I knew that electric attacks didn't affect Brock's Pokemon from Red and Blue. But still, because of the cartoon, I thought that once I had the yellow version, I was like, oh, well, now I'm playing as Ash. So now my Pikachu will be able to damage these Pokemon. I was sadly disappointed that first badge. I went in there thinking that I was just going to be able to roll in with Pikachu and just wreck shop. Oh, no. That is not what happened. Not what happened at all. Lana's singing the Krusty Krab pizza song. Still think that's one of the best episodes. Still think that one of the best episodes is painting Mr. Krabs' house. I don't remember that one. When they painted Mr. Krabs' house. Has the most one-liners in the show series that I remember. the SpongeBob. I do remember the one when when SpongeBob and Patrick learned to talk like sailors. That one's funny, and they just blur out all the bad words with dolphin noises. That was a good episode. The good old school cartoons and Rugrats. Man, Rugrats was so good. I don't know how well Rugrats actually holds up. I have not gone back and watched Rugrats. I only remember Rugrats as a kid. And so I kind of don't want to go back and watch it and ruin it. Lana says SpongeBob and Patrick painting the house. I don't know what's worse than one giant paint bubble. Wait, that's what they they make a giant paint bubble. Oh no, 2 giant paint bubbles. Oh god. Kevin A says I like the one Lugia threw hands so hard in that raid battle. Oh, from Journeys. I don't know if I saw that episode with the kids. I know that they watched quite a few episodes without me too. You could defeat Brock with Pikachu if it learned Iron Tail. It didn't learn Iron Tail back in Pokemon Yellow though. I remember having my Game Boy Color, and so I had already played Red and Blue, and I played Blue version. But then when Yellow came out, I was like, dude, I want this one because it's like you're playing as Ash. I was super stoked about it, and I remember having it. I remember getting for Christmas that year the Pikachu Game Boy Color edition that came with the Pokemon Yellow game. I was so excited. I remember getting to Brock's gym and thinking, yeah, I can just use Pikachu here because in the cartoon he does. But yeah, he didn't learn Iron Tail until, gosh, when did he learn Iron Tail? Not until like Gen 4, right? It took a while before the Pikachu line got that move. I don't even know if that move was like, when you get the Steel type was introduced in Gen 2. I don't even know if Iron Tail a move in Gen 2. I wonder if Pikachu could have learned it in Gen 2. Maybe I just didn't realize it. Kevin A says the magic conch shell with their imagination. Yeah, with SpongeBob and his line with the imagination line. Imagination with the rainbow. Dude. So good. Hadn't seen the SpongeBob movies until my kids showed them to me. They were watching them with Gina, I think. They had them on Netflix for a while. They were watching them and I was like, what is this? What episode of SpongeBob is this? Like, no, it's the movie, Dad. The SpongeBob movie with Keanu Reeves in the portal. He's like a deity or something, like a god. Some funny stuff. Kevin A says they made a ROM about Ash called Ash Gray, and you actually play as Ash. Really? That would be cool. I should look that up. I remember playing Red and Blue early on because I played Blue. I remember getting my parents to buy me Blue. I think the same year that Pokemon Yellow came out because I was a kid. I didn't know that another one was going to come out. I remember them getting me Pokemon Blue because my buddy, I had a friend that had Pokemon Blue that I played, and like on the old Game Boy cartridges, you could play a new game, but you couldn't save, or else you would save over your playthrough, you know? And so I remember playing Pokemon for the first time. It was my friend's copy of Pokemon Blue, and I think I played through like maybe the first 2 gyms on his Game Boy and not saving the game because couldn't save over his save file. Not shiny. But once I got my own game, I basically played exactly the same way through the first couple gyms. And I picked Bulbasaur as my starter. Good old Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur was always my starter in Kanto. Remember playing blue for the first time and just thinking how cool he looked, and then when you get him as your starter and you see him from the backside, he's like just looks like an alien. You're like, what the heck? This is not the Pokemon I picked. But I still loved him. I loved Venusaur in those games, so good. And then I didn't realize it then as a kid, but if you pick Bulbasaur, you just like scream through the first two gyms if you want to. Bulbasaur makes the first two gyms a breeze. And I always loved having my starter like as one of the stronger Pokemon, you know, in my party. I was the only time I ever like just powerhoused a starter all the way through was my very, very, very first playthrough. But once I became champion, I restarted again and started a new game. And then I remember getting Pokemon Yellow with my Pikachu edition Game Boy Color. Oh, dude, that Christmas was so good. Remember opening that sucker up on Christmas. And it was that Game Boy Color that was all yellow on the front, and it had like Pikachu and all the Kanto starters on it. I think the buttons were like red and green, the A and B buttons, and then the D-pad was blue on it, and the whole back of the Game Boy was blue. Such a good freaking Game Boy. Delana says, I don't really play Pokemon much, but I still have my original copy of Red, and it still works. Good old Red and Blue. I don't know why I asked my parents for Blue, and my buddy that I first learned about Pokemon from, we used to collect the trading card games and actually play the trading card games together. We would have my parents take us to the local Toys R Us when I was a kid and enter the TCG tournaments at Toys R Us, or like events that they would do, or I don't even know what you would call it. Like it was like every other Saturday they would have like the Pokemon trading card gathering. You go in there and play, and you can earn badges too. I remember they would like keep points for us. So like every time you won matches at the play events, you would earn points, and then once you got so many points, you'd get a badge for each of them. And they had the original Kanto badge. They're so cool. I loved it. But yeah, so I played TCG with them. But when I got my first game, I asked for Blue. I think because my friend had Blue. I didn't realize that we were gonna have no Pokemon diversity. Should have asked for Red, I guess. But it's all good. Mass Figure says having your starter in the party is always law. Yeah, I've had some playthroughs where I don't use my starter. Usually it's after I've already played through the game once or twice though. So there's that, but yeah. I heard a lot of people with Scarlet and Violet didn't use the starters a lot because, well, for one, it's Scarlet and Violet made it so easy to rotate Pokemon too. You know, like you're not just tied to like the 6 Pokemon you're going to use through your playthrough because of all the experience sharing that happens. Depending on how you're exploring and going through battles and whatnot, you can theoretically probably have like a 10 Pokemon team rotation where you wouldn't even have your starter in some battles and in some scenarios and be perfectly fine, and then still utilize it through your playthrough though. Kevin A says, I beat Fire Red with Venusaur and Kangaskhan only. that sounds so cool. Kangaskhan was so busted in those games. Just a bulky, beefy, teach it. It had such a high attack stat too. And then I think you teach it double kick, right? Jolana says, all right, real question for Mr. Pokemon here. Nuzlocke win. Actually, so I think if you guys were around for the last stream, I think I talked about this where I have never played an actual Nuzlocke. But I do want to do one. I'm thinking maybe. So after I finish this playthrough, I want to get into doing some Dynamax adventures, but I might do a Nuzlocke after this, or maybe I'll do a Nuzlocke like on my own off stream. I don't know. It depends. It depends. I feel like DAs is probably going to be the next thing we do on stream, just because it'll be fun to, especially after doing a playthrough already. I don't know if I want to jump into another playthrough on stream. I think it'd be fun to do something like Dynamax Adventures for a good chunk of time, and getting community involvement into the streams. It'd be fun. But soon. Short answer for you, soon. Long answer, just finished. It was a long answer. Massfigure says, Casey, what games do you have on your Switch? I've got all the Pokemon games. Well, I've only got Let's Go Pikachu. I don't have Let's Go Eevee. I have FIFA 23. On my OLED Switch, I don't have any of those games actually installed on the Switch. They're all on my original Switch, which is my kid's game. I've got a Bomberman game. I've got the Ori games, which I played through and beat. I've got Metroid. Shoot, what Metroid game do I have? Most of the Mario games. So I've got Mario Party, the one that released with the Switch. I've got Mario Kart 8. What other games do I have? There's quite a few actually. But on my Switch that I'm playing on right now, I've only got the Pokemon games installed on it. I've pretty much only played Pokemon for the past like year and a half. Not even like off stream. I don't play any other games besides Pokemon pretty much. Hi Lord, welcome back. Thanks for stopping back in. It's a little surprised you're streaming. Yeah, I'm still going, man. It's about 9:30 my time. We're gonna be calling it soon here. Not too much longer. I'm almost at, this is 260 encounters. I kind of want to at least get to 270 tonight. Maybe even farther. Maybe even farther would be nice. Massfigure asked, what's my cart combination on Mario Kart? I like using just the regular carts with, how do I normally do it? I'm trying to think. I haven't played that game in a while. I think I use just like the standard cart with, what tires do I use? I think I switch back and forth between speed tires and control tires depending on the map. But I like the carts. I like the regular carts. I'm not a fan of the UTVs. Occasionally I'll do the motorcycles. And if I do the motorcycle, I usually do the dirt bike looking one that has better control with like faster tires. And then I rely heavily on drifting, on drift boosts to get through. Heavily rely on the drift boosts. Pilot says, I want to do a Nuzlocke, but I've been busy with shiny hunting Chimchar, building teams, procrastinating, and shiny hunting the teams I want to build. Hey, that's okay. I've really wanted to do a Nuzlocke as well, but I've been keeping away from it because I've been having so much fun shiny hunting in Scarlet and Violet. I feel like Scarlet and Violet would be a good one to do a Nuzlocke in, but you have to kind of like, to truly Nuzlocke Scarlet and Violet, I think you got to do some sort of theme, you know, because you don't have actual routes and surprise encounters. Everything you can see. But if you have a theme for the playthrough, like a specific type or like dog Pokemon only or bird Pokemon only or something like that, or if you just do shiny only, so like basically the first shiny that you encounter in each area would, I guess, work too. But that would be cool. No shiny. 261 done. 261 done. Kevin A says, I recently got back into Skyrim into the survival mode. Yo, I didn't realize Skyrim had a survival mode. Is it similar to like how Minecraft does their survival mode? Assfigure says, I used Teddy Buggy with Yoshi roller tires and paper glider. Oh yeah, the glider makes a difference too, doesn't it? The Teddy Buggy. The Teddy Buggy's cool. Yoshi roller tires? I don't know if I have those. I really haven't played enough Mario Kart. I don't know if I've truly unlocked everything in Mario Kart 8. I've got all the characters, but I'm not sure if I've got all the different vehicle parts. What glider do I use? I think I use the isn't there a parasol glider? Oh, Yoshi as your racer. Got you. And then roller tires. Okay. You use Yoshi as your racer. Yeah. Oh, I didn't declare a racer. I usually use like regular old Mario or Yoshi as well. Those are my favorites. I've got a friend that's pretty good. Actually, he's a mod for the channel too. The Christian that comes into stream every so often. He's pretty darn good at Mario Kart. He always does the crotch rocket bike with fast tires, and he always picks Link as his racer. And then I don't know what he does for his glider, but he tends to be consistently fast in every race. And usually, like when we would do our game nights, he would pretty much sweep in Mario Kart. Unless something really bad happened to him, he would pretty much just roll through our Mario Kart nights. So we stopped kind of playing Mario Kart in our friend Discord. We moved on to like Mario Party and Among Us and things like that. Among Us nights were so much fun. I loved playing Among Us. And we would get into voice chat, and then everyone would mute while you're in game running around. And then when you get into the board meetings or the round tables, we'd all unmute. Everyone would be going crazy. It was so much fun. Those were some good nights. Good times indeed. It was the worst of times. It was the best of times. What are we at? 262. This will be number 263. We're getting somewhere, chat. We're getting somewhere. 9:30. All right, I'll get to 270. I'll get to 270 and then we'll call it. Take the Chimchar here. We got 8 more encounters. and then I'll call it an evening. I'm starting to hit a wall as well. Getting a little on the sleepy side. That one's not shiny. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. Mass Figure says, what day would be good for a game night? I'm not sure. Probably like a Friday or Saturday, I would think. Kevin, he says, literally feel like I'm playing a Zelda game with the survival mode, but also a cool thing for the Switch. You can use Link as a character in Skyrim. Oh, no shit. That's so cool. Kevin says, I play on the PlayStation, though. Oh, nice. The PlayStation and Xbox, the new gen consoles, they're such good machines. And the graphics, the capabilities of those consoles now are insane. Lana says, okay, so I can finally get you to tank next Friday for HOTS, right? You mean this Friday coming up? I don't know, maybe. Actually, on Sunday, depending on what happens, because Gina is going to do a girls' day with her mom on Sunday in Vegas, and I'll be at home with the baby. I might be able to get some HOTS playtime in during Isla's midday nap. Oh, if I can do that, Lana, on Sunday, I'll ping you in Discord. I'll let you know. I have been jonesing for some MOBA action for a couple months now, few weeks. Oh, you know what? Mass Figure, I lied. I have all the Pokemon games, and I also installed Pokemon Unite on my Switch that I'm playing on right now. And I installed Unite on here because I was getting the MOBA itch, and I had considered jumping into Unite and playing some of that. Mass Figure says, remember when I said I'd be watching stream on a TV? Yes, I do remember that. Are you watching it on a TV? Lana says, I'm stepping a bit out of it. I'm getting into Final Fantasy 14 hard. Yo, Final Fantasy 14, I've heard so many good things about. I just don't want to go down a MMO rabbit hole. An MMORPG rabbit hole. But I could see the pull for it. And the Final Fantasy, wait, did I say that the right number? That's 14, right? 10, 1, and 5. Yeah, that's 14. And 14 is the MMORPG, I believe. Yes, yes, yes. Dude, Final Fantasy 14 has such cool graphics. I've watched some gameplay and whatnot on that game. It looks so cool. It looks so freaking good. Mass Figure says no. So did you actually get onto a computer to watch stream tonight? All right, Chimchar. Show me what you got. Show me what you got, Chimchar. Uh-oh. Not shiny. That's 265. We got 5 more encounters. 5 more. 5 more, y'all, and then we will be done. At least for tonight, we'll be done. You know how we do. Ralph, welcome. How you doing tonight, my friend? How are things? How are your tacos on this Tuesday? Did you get some chicken tacos? Fish tacos? Kevin A says, I think my favorite is the Crisis Core. The story was so good. Are you still talking about Skyrim, or were you commenting on Trelana's Final Fantasy 14 discussion? Ralph says, sadly, no tacos. Aw. Wow, wow, wow. I didn't have any tacos tonight either. I did not have any tacos tonight either. I'm gonna wolf down a couple pieces of pizza though before I do hit the bed. After stream's over. Lana says Crisis Core is Final Fantasy. I figured, okay. And it's a riff on the Final Fantasy VII story. Oh, that was the was Crisis Core the like PSP game that came out back when the PSP was an actual thing? No shiny Starly. That's good. All right. 266 encounters in. Kevin, he says, crossing fingers. Me too, Kevin. I'm hoping that we get it before. And Mass Figure says, remember to check the DMs and how to make events. Yes, I will. I will check the DMs before I head to bed, and I will check up on how to make events maybe later in the week. Or actually tomorrow, I'll be at soccer practice for Aubrey. And no, because I'll have the boys with me during soccer practice. I probably won't have time to check it tomorrow. We'll see. Maybe during the day, during my lunch break. I don't get a lunch break. Maybe I'll look it up while I'm at work tomorrow. How to make an event in Discord. I'm sure there's probably an easy video that will show me how to do it on YouTube. I love YouTube. YouTube is so convenient. Kevin A says pizza taco instead. Yes, sir. The pizza taco. Gina got me a barbecue chicken pizza from this place that we go to. It's so good. Well, I was talking about that earlier in stream. She went with one of her good friends on a little girl's date while I was starting up stream, or right before I started up stream, I guess. But she got home with my pizza like as I was firing up stream. And y'all know me. I don't like to eat on stream. I think it's odd. I think it's weird. Just can't do it. Can't pull myself to do it. Plus, I know like if I was a viewer, I wouldn't want to be listening to the food just crunching and the lip smacking and whatnot into the mic. I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Kevin says, yeah, for the PSP. Trilana also responded, yes, sir, with the PSP comment. Mass Figure, have a good night, my friend. Thank you for hanging out with us this evening. I appreciate you stopping in. Looking forward to seeing you in the next stream as well, if you can make it. We're on the tail end here, y'all. We're on the final countdown. Got 3 more encounters, and then I will be calling it a night as I'm hitting a wall myself. Alana says night as well. It's 1 a.m. here. Yes, I hear you. That means it is 9:45 my time. Lana says, good luck. Hope your Cowabunga monkey shows up before 300. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I hope it does too. That'd be a nice thing if it did. I'm not holding my breath though. I'm thinking I'm gonna be well into the thousands of the encounters before it happens, unfortunately. Mass figure night. Have a good night. Have a good night as well, Trelana. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you being around, guys. Not shiny there. That's 268 down, going into 269. Nice. Could've done it like this. 269. Nice. Back over to the game scene. Okay, come on, game. Load in. What are you doing? Why are you taking so long? What's the problem here? Been a pretty good stream tonight, though. Gonna put in a little 3.5-hour stream. Kevin A says, not with that attitude. You gotta believe. Yes, I do. I need to change the mindset. We can get there before 300, y'all. We have the luck. The shiny gods will smile down on us. It will happen. The pink monkey will show. Before I end stream right now, and then everyone that left stream already tonight, they're gonna be disappointed because the pink monkey's gonna show up here, and then I'm gonna have to clip the chat or clip the stream and then reshare it and then put it in Discord so everyone can see it. All of those things. Oh, not this one though. It'll be the next one. The next one. 270. Just like you said it would be. 270. Can I get a 270? Can I get a hoorah? Let's go. Numero 270. I feel it. I feel it in my bones. I know that you want to exist, Chimchar. I know you want to be here. I know you want to join the fam bam. Just do it. Just show yourself. Show us the pink monkey. The little pink monkey is gonna be here. I believe in you, pink monkey. $269. What a good number. But we're gonna end stream on a rounded number, and this rounded number, this is the one right before the stream ends. Deep within my gut. I can feel it deep in my gut. We're gonna get it. right here, right now. Drum roll. Oh, the anticipation, y'all. Right here. Right here. Is it? Is it pink? Is it pink? Is it pink? Come on, Starly. No shiny Starly. That's good. No! Darn it. No shiny Chimchar. But we're 270 encounters in. We made good headway. It's been a great evening of stream. Can't complain too much. It's been good. It was fun. We had all the dad jokes galore. I had some good laughs. I hope you guys had some fun times. And we're going to be back at it, doing it again on Sunday, y'all. So please mark your calendars, mark your phones, whatever you do, mark your notepads. We're coming back on Sunday, and we're going to get this stinking pink monkey. We're going to get him. All right? So if you guys haven't already, please drop a like on the stream. I appreciate all the support. I hope you guys had a good night. I had so much fun. I love Tuesdays. I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. And until the next time, I will be live on Sunday this week. We will be live, so come hang out. If you didn't jump in the Discord, I will drop the link for it right now. Oops. Right now into chat. Follow that link on the Discord. Jump in there. Join the fam bam. It's a fun place. We've got a lot of a little growing community there with a lot of fun times. And if you're trying to get a hold of me outside of stream, you can get in touch with me easier there. But anyways, with all of that being said, I appreciate you guys. I hope you had fun. I hope to see you on Sunday, and we will be back into the Breifcase simulation matrix that is Sinnoh starter shiny hunting. Good night, y'all. Have a good time.